Hello everyone, this is Trollforce with the final episode of Penumbra Black Plague Explained. We are going to cover all that you need to know about the chemical lab, examination room, and the tower. Now let's get into this video. After Amabel's death, Clarence knows by now that you want to be rid of him and makes an attempt to change your mind.
You know you'd be awfully lonely without me, don't you? We're really not that bad together. Why don't we just call it quits, huh? If you stop trying to destroy me, I'll give you a shiny penny. Oh,
Clarence makes another attempt before you fix the gas leak.
We won't be getting through today. Let's come back another lifetime, eh? Monkey?
I haven't forgotten about the save artifacts in the previous videos. This one just stands out to me as it looks like, in theory, that Philip can use these for a brief time to escape Clarence's influence over him. The emergency door here foreshadows what's to come as you progress. The door here will only open if you go into the research room and get the key from Amabel. After this point, there's no turning back. Clarence now gives in to fear as he knows that his time is limited. The Turnget are here to prevent you from reaching the cure. Clarence tells you to take a right turn and try to sneak past the Turnget. However, you will eventually be spotted and they will give chase into the surveillance halls. I believe that the Turnget are guarding this area because the substance needed for the cure is from their world. It's a glowing green crystal that can be found locked in the facility. Once you reach the end of the hall, Clarence senses that something else is wrong, and the remaining Turnget give chase. You block yourself in the room to buy time. The substance lays ahead, locked behind a glass containment unit.
Handling hazardous materials. And be sure to store your personal cyanide capsule well away from archaic issue aspirin.
The final artifact is in the desk with the computer. The computer also has a text prompt where you can fill out the state of emergency that you're in, but it will not function. To get the substance into your hands, you will need a container, and by looks of the floor, it looks like that the container was hidden in the floor. To me, it looks like this part of the cure was hidden from the scientists from the facility. More specifically, the infected ones. There's a clear sign of disturbance in the room where someone took the floor tile off and got the container out. It was probably the scientist we found in the kennel. He was the only other person who knew about the cure. After you get the substance, you need to find a new way out of the room. So your only way to escape is to initiate the self-destruct of the containment room. Afterwards, the emergency door opens and the whole lab starts to explode and crumble behind you.
Take it in turns to drive. Just think about what you're doing.
Termination in 2 minutes.
Once you escape certain death from the chemical labs, Clarence takes full control of your faculties and makes Philip go catatonic and alerts the remaining Turnget to your location. The halls change before you and you hear haunting sounds of the walkworm and the dogs from the previous game, making it so that your previous foes are out to get you. Once you finally reach the examination room, you have arrived at your final destination.
No gold watch, no thanks for the laughs, Clarence. Nothing. Just a potion and a big fat screw you. Good times.
There's a variety of things to examine in this room. First is the calendar with the date March 3rd, 2000 circled, the day the tomb was discovered and excavated. The path to the chemical synthesis machine is blocked by chairs in front of the door, meaning that someone intentionally blocked this area off and escaped through the vents. You can tell by the painting in front of the open vent, and maybe the destroyed computer had something to do with it too. This could also be the work of the scientists we found in the kennel. There is also a body of a mutilated Turngate corpse on the table next to the machine. The body is covered in electrical burns and what looks like to be embalming fluid to preserve the body. It looks like the scientists were testing various different ways to cure the infection. All of the chemicals needed for the cure are found in the room. After you get the machine ready, Clarence makes a final plea for you to let him live before berating you.
Please, Philip, let me live. You'll never do it. You don't have the balls. Go on, I dare you. You're some coward, four-limbed freak. You barely evolved out of the swamp. You haven't got it in you. You see, I knew you wouldn't do it. That puts me in the steering wheel now. Ha! Ho, Silver!
After finally curing yourself from the Turngate infection, your victory is short-lived as the nearby cave-in causes the AC unit to fall in front of your exit, and Clarence lashes himself onto the lobotomized corpse and then starts to chase you.
What a pretty body! Mine! Mine! Mine!
Right before he catches up to you, the Turngate hive mind finally reveals itself to you and stops Clarence in his tracks before finally killing him. The Turngate apologizes for his actions and theirs before taking you to another place.
At the end, this one was more human than he would have believed. Mankind, for his actions, I am sorry. For his next misconduct, I am sorry. Do not hate me.
The Turngate finally has you where it wants you, and it tests your humanity before revealing the answers to you. But before you do, you need to complete 3 tests designed to fit the Turngate Unity philosophy.
Do not be alarmed. The space is in your mind, mankind. If you know yourself, you have nothing to fear. I, on the other hand, stand to lose everything.
One came before mankind. Howard, he was not strong. Mankind as a whole is stronger even than I.
But alone mankind is weak.
Nonetheless, I do not underestimate mankind. I submit to you. However, I must, against my own desire, tempt your anger further. Mankind is not united as I am. Such a seething mass of individuals. Little wonder you all pull in different directions. All of me pulls in one direction. And for that reason alone have I bested those that disturbed me.
I will test your reactions, mankind. I will test resurrection in full. And then you shall have your answers, and, if need be, your revenge. I would not tempt mankind's wrath in destroying you. I am more charitable than that.
The man in the cell next to you is the same voice actor who plays Philip.
Hey, through here. Pass me that pipe, man. I can get us out. Come on, we haven't got much time. Okay, stay there. I'll be back. I owe you, friend. Good luck.
Working together is the only way. I act as one, though I am many. Thank you, mankind. This I realize. Why do you try to prove it so? Death is a necessary part of life, but not all deaths are necessary. Thank you, mankind. Though I am one, my number is infinite. Through this, I see the needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
After you complete the last test, the Turn-Get reveals the truth to you, in which it revealed to your father.
In a being such as you, selfishness would be catastrophic. You have shown that you can be higher than your station, and for this reason, I shall reveal to you that which I revealed to Howard.
In the spiteful rage, it explains since the dawn of time, humans have always seen the Turn-Get as a mysterious threat, and since then, the archaic caste follow the Inuit to the mines and the horrors they hid.
To this place many millions of years ago, before mankind was even upright. As eons came and went, mankind appeared around me and found names for me. Demon, spirit, Turn-Gate. We existed in harmony for much time. I lying dormant within what you refer to as the infected, and they benefiting from my knowledge and protection. But mankind changed, and I fled. So much power in mankind, so many questions, and yet without the intelligence to answer them. tries to form a home, a community. But somehow, it becomes more dangerous, more angry, and with no direction for this anger, besides itself and its world. And then I was discovered. Mankind created this place to find me and silence me. They tore open my resting place and set about destroying me, and I, with no form of defense, was forced to attack. I am not the barbarian. I am not the invader. You are. But you, mankind, you are different. You have proved this, and now I ask for your mercy. Do not allow me to be destroyed by your kin, which they would surely do. They followed the Inuit here, and you followed them. There will be more. Will you send word? Will you destroy all trace of this place, so that no mankind will ever discover me again? Will you do this for me?
They ask you to show mercy to them, saying that they are the victim and your kind are the villains. But they say that you bear humility and sense that you will make the right choice, and allow the shelter to slip quietly into the darkness, and let no other human find that place. Philip is now up to the choice to decide fate. Philip already starts writing out the message, which is the same ones that we saw starting the games. But then, he hesitates. He backs away from the computer, observing his options. But the more time that passes, the room starts disappearing all around him. He's fading away. He then sits down and types out his final words on the computer, and sends the coordinates to the shelter to silence the Turnget and rid them of this plane, once and for all.